icon sports academies to please say a few words. Would you like to come up here, sir?
Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On the outset of this occasion, I feel privileged and grateful to stand in front of you to address the August gathering. I welcome you all on behalf of the icon family. I would like to extend my heartiest welcome to the pride of our country, Mr. Saurav Ganguly, President Director of Cricket with Delhi Capitals, Mr. Ricky Ponting, Head Coach, Delhi Capitals, Shane Watson, Assistant Coach, Delhi Capitals, Praveen Amre, Assistant Coach, Delhi Capitals, along with my friend Zagir Anand, Head of Cricket Academies, Delhi Capital. On the dais, I also have my friend Mr. Rasif Oja, the Vice President, Assam Cricket Association. Speaking to on this wonderful, to all the wonderful individuals who have gathered here today, I am Syed Zakaria Jufri, a former first-class player from the state and Indian Railways, currently NCA Level 2 and ICC Level 2 coach. I feel a welcome even today whenever I think about why nobody from this part of the country has been selected for the senior Indian team. Though I and a few
from Assam Cricket Association, and I saw the Nehru Stadium develop, played cricket in Maligaon, another small playing area just outside Guwahati, and now this fantastic new stadium at Barsapara, which is a stadium which is built over 4 or 5 years ago to promote cricket in this part of the world. You know, the northeast part of India is very important to our country. When you look at athletes which has come out from this part of the world, and I don't say it's just cricket. Cricket is probably one sport which has not produced international players from this part of the country. But when you look at other areas in the northeast, led by Mary Kom, probably one of the biggest sports woman ever to be in our country, you realize how important it is, whether it's football, whether it's athletics, whether it's boxing, whether it's sprinting, whether it's heavyweight boxing, lightweight boxing. This part of the world, or this part of India, has produced tremendous athletes. And I'm sure with the Delhi Capitals opening up their academy,
such an endeavor is encouraged, that partnership goes very well. Number two, I think it's a great opportunity for the young talent. As Saurav very rightly said, that there's a lot of international players who have represented the country in other sports, but not seen a cricketer representing India from Northeast. I think this gives the students of Icon Academy a great opportunity, to take advantage of this tie-up. So I wish all the students all the best, and I guess from Assam Cricket Association, what I would like to say is that our support to encourage cricket and cricketers always will be there, and we are a transparent body. We're a new body which is taken over in November, and we are definitely there to support everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Vicky, a quick one for you, and yeah, you could take the mic from there. Your thoughts on grassroots cricket development and how that's important to just grow the cricket system, not just for Delhi but in India.
Yeah, well, thank you. Was that working? Yeah. Yep. Welcome everybody. Well spoken, everyone so far. Sorry, it's not working. Spot on what Saurav had to say, and me just being here and learning a little bit over the last few weeks about the DC's involvement in academies throughout the country. I think, as Saurav was saying, 14th academy here, the first one up in this part of the country. Looking at the numbers, I think there are 4 players that have been through the DC academies that are currently playing in the IPL. There are over 40 players that are currently playing state cricket around the country. And speaking from previous experience, Shane and I, growing up in Australia, we've been really lucky through our time to have a really good, solid grassroots program, very good cricket academy programs in Australia. Shane and I have both been through the Australian Cricket Academy. And the thing about cricket academies is not just about the cricket, it's about the environment that's created. You have a great sort of team cultural sort of feel around these academies. Some with Shane and I, the chance to actually live away from home and learn what it's like to actually become a first-class player and be on the road a lot of the time. Also very good, safe environments for young people to be a part of. So you're learning about cricket and you're learning about life on a daily basis. So, look, I would just like to congratulate everyone involved with DC's involvement in academies, and certainly DC's involvement here with Icon Sports. I think it's a fantastic initiative, and hopefully in coming years we'll see more and more youngsters coming through these academies and getting the opportunities to play for their state and play in the IPL and go on and play for India. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about providing opportunity to more and more youngsters across the country to chase their dreams. So, the one thing about academies as well, there's, people will sometimes say, the best players will always eventually make it, but it's not just about making it, it's about getting an opportunity at a young age.
I want cricket to be a part of the system and going through the cricket academy. I just know how important it was for my development as a person, and also from a cricket perspective, to be able to be identified at a younger age, to be able to then be put into an environment where you're learning all the time. Every single day you're learning about the skill of cricket, but also about life. And the thing that I love about what's been talked about and what's being built here is also, yes, the cricket education, but also education in general, how incredibly important that is for every young boy and girl to be able to, yes, if you have got a love and passion for the game of cricket, you've got the facilities and the infrastructure and the coaching around to be able to have the opportunity to be as good a cricketer as you can be, but also as importantly is an academic education as well, to be able to provide the rounding and all-rounding of you as a person. So you've got two aspects of your life, not just wholly and solely cricket, which is an incredible thing and an incredible opportunity for young boys and girls to be able to live their dream, try and be as good a cricketer as they can be, but make sure that they've got an education behind them as well. So congratulations to Icon with what they've done, what they're building, to be able to make sure that youngsters have got opportunities across both aspects of life, which is so important. And for DC to be able to build this infrastructure, and it's not just, the beautiful thing is it's not just IPL time where the franchise really tries to make its mark, DC. It's all throughout the year, been able to give opportunities for youngsters to be able to get into the game, love the game, experience it, and provide opportunities for them to be able to just make the most of the love of the game that they have and the skill that they've got. So I'm sure it's going to be a very successful partnership between DC and Icon as well. I'm sure we'll see some youngsters coming through over the next 10 years or so, whether that's in the IPL or fingers crossed in India and international cricket as well. So congratulations and all the very best.
Thank you, Walter. Praveen sir, you've actually spent quite a bit of time with some of our academy students in Delhi, in Noida, and recently in Kolkata as well. Could you just take us through some of your experiences and the new addition to the academy family?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I had always had a privilege to the part of DC and visiting to many academies, and I think the most important thing, I saw the journey of the players. Like some of the came like a cricket, getting a dream of playing for a state, coming into the IPL and went on to play to the international cricket. But I think for me, I think many names I can come, but the Yash is a good example. Like we spotted him in a 10-year-old kid and went on to lead the India under-19. They won the championship, and from there we backed him and got him in the auction. And what I like about, I work for many franchises, but DC is the one who always back the youngsters and not for the sake of it. When there are many examples like a Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh, Prithvi, they never played T20 cricket, but a DC management, they backed them, they gave the exposure. They are a successful franchise cricket as well as they represent the country. And I think that's the main aim, like doing well in the franchise, but ultimately you can go and play for the country. And I think that's the philosophy DC got, and I always enjoyed my work with them. And well done, Jagreet, because it's a lot of work to go there, and many academies spot them and give that facilities. We play together, Jusriji, and I think the facilities and infrastructures are very important, and I think that's what you provided here in Assam. So good work, and I will love to come in my off season to work with the boys. Thank you very much.
We can take a few questions from the audience. I can see audience members of different ages, so we can take questions. Please raise your hands and maybe identify yourselves, and who you would like to ask a question to.
Should Assam to play the sport?
Next question. Yeah.
Do you see someone representing Delhi capitals from Assam, like Riyan represented Rajasthan, Abunachim represented RCB and MI. Do you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, yeah, absolutely. Where IPL is gone beyond boundaries, and I remember when I started, and when I think Ricky was a part of it, Shane was in 2008. We spoke about catchment areas where players would come from and play, but obviously that's not there anymore because the catchment area is the entire country. And I'm very sure that somebody from Assam will play for the Delhi Capitals. We keep looking for talented players who would deliver for the side, and hopefully we can find one. There are fielding coaches who are in the national team from the Assam cricket, players who I have played with when I was young, and I see them looking after the India A side and the women's team, and go with the national team as a coaching staff in the current regime. So yes, it will always be helpful if you keep producing players.
Next question. Would anyone like to ask any more questions?
We're going to get going anyway.
Gauravi?
Thank you.
Thank you.
One last
Thank
one.
you so much. Do you have a question? Please go ahead.
My question about tomorrow match to Ricky Ponting. Sir, last couple of days we've seen the pitch, the ground, it's a very high scoring pitch. And on the other hand, Rajasthan Royals have a very strong batting squad. So what will be your strategy for tomorrow?
We haven't worked that out yet, to be honest, what our strategy is going to be. We met as a coaching group this morning. We've got our training straight from here. Obviously, it's a day game as well that we're playing tomorrow. So we saw the game the other night was a night game. Was a very high-scoring game. We're expecting the wicket to be really good. We're also hearing there's a chance that Josh Butler might not play the game with an injured finger. That would actually weaken Rajasthan's batting a little bit. And it's fair to say that as a team yet we haven't played our best cricket. So we have got a bit of strategising to do. Mitchell Marsh is also not available for us this game. He's flown back to Australia. So there'll be some changes in our lineup most likely. But yeah, as a coaching group, we've got to get to training. We've got our bowlers meetings and stuff to do this afternoon. Our strategies will be all done and put to bed tonight so the guys can have a good night's sleep, turn up tomorrow and hopefully go and play our best game of cricket against Rajasthan tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you. One more question to Dada.
That will be the last one, yes? Okay. We'll close after this. Thank you.
To who? To me? Yeah. Okay.
दादा आपने कहा है कि अपने भाषण में कहा है कि हमारा एक सपना है हमारा यहाँ से भी आसाम और नॉर्थ ईस्ट से भी ऐसे कोई प्लेयर जाए जो देश के लिए एक दिन खेले हालांकि हाल ही में राजस्थान रॉयल्स से रियान पराग खेल रहे हैं तो क्या है आपका विचार उस पर और रियान पराग की परफॉर्मेंस पर आपका क्या राय है क्या विचार है आप तो देखते हैं
नहीं मैंने वही कहा पिछली बार भी कि मैं चाहता हूँ कि यहाँ से कोई खेले अच्छा खिलाड़ी देश के लिए कहीं से भी निकले वो देश के लिए ही अच्छा है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स के लिए अच्छा है रियान पराग तो बहुत समय से राजस्थान रॉयल्स के लिए खेल रहे हैं उनकी डेवलपमेंट में देखा हूँ उनका फादर भी क्रिकेट के साथ जुड़े थे आसाम क्रिकेट के साथ तो हमारी सब की शुभकामनाएं उनके साथ है सिर्फ डीसी के साथ ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं खेले बाकी टीमों के साथ अच्छा खेले
আপুনি চাই আছে ND24 সৰ্বশ্ৰেষ্ঠ নহয় সৰ্বোত্তমৰ দৌৰত